Do you prefer the British office to the American version?
What?
Waist or a little bit higher.
Around my waist.
Or a little bit higher. If
So
you would
around
raise your arms,
my
please.
wrist. Listen, Barry, how many of these have you done for Vanity Fair?
Thousands.
Oh my God.
Relax.
I'm not very relaxed.
To start off, I'm going to ask you a series of yes questions.
Okay.
The answer to these should all be yes. We're going to get a baseline for your blood pressure.
I'm sweating. Go on.
Is your name Emily Olivia Leah Blunt?
Yes.
Were you born on February 23rd?
Yes.
Are you ready to take this lie detector test?
No.
First, we're going to start by talking about your career.
Okay.
Is it true you turned down a pop record contract when you were in high school?
Yes.
If you had accepted it, would it be fair to say you'd be more of a Alanis Morissette than a Lady Gaga?
No.
You would have been a Lady Gaga then.
I would have hoped to have been a Lady Gaga.
Do you think you would have been more successful than Lady Gaga?
No.
What about Billie Eilish?
No. Who's bigger than Billie Eilish?
You've said that you find singing in front of people to be incredibly nerve-wracking, and yet, you've sung on both film and TV. Is being humble just an act?
No.
Is that true, Barry?
That is true.
Do you consider yourself to be a talented actress?
Pause. That just made me sweat. Keep going.
Before you became an actress, is it true that you considered being a translator?
Yes.
Are you at all jealous of this translator's career?
No. Not now. Although I would have liked to have met him or work with him. Yes, I'm jealous of it. No, I'm not. I'm happy I made the right decision on career move. Barry? Yep.
You were 18 when you worked with Dame Judi Dench in a play?
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
At the time, did she insist that you call her Dame Judi Dench?
No. Judy.
Would you like to be a dame?
Sure. Yeah?
She's telling the truth.
Dame Blunt. It's quite nice.
You won a Golden Globe in 2007. Do you know where it is right now?
No. It's in my mum's house.
That true?
That is true.
Yeah.
Have you ever re-watched your acceptance speech?
Yes.
Thoughts?
Terrible. Maybe the worst.
Do you rewatch a lot of your stuff on YouTube?
Like stuff that I've done?
Yeah.
No.
Will you watch this?
Yeah, I might actually.
Tom Cruise is known to send cakes every year to all of his former co-stars. Since you were his co-star in Edge of Tomorrow, does Tom Cruise send you cakes?
I got a coconut cake this Christmas, and I ate it.
You also learned Krav Maga for Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have you kept up your practice since then?
No.
You think you could take on Barry in a fight?
Yes.
You wish.
I have a Superman punch that's pretty lethal, Barry, so watch out, right?
Is that the truth, Barry?
It is true that she believes that.
It's whether it's possible or not is another thing.
Have you ever introduced your daughters to a celebrity they love just to impress them?
I introduced Hazel to Bruno Mars, and she was pretty stoked.
So she was impressed.
She was impressed.
Let's move on to pop culture.
Okay.
You're a big fan of Shark Tank, right?
Yeah.
If you were on the show and Mr. Wonderful was the only person to offer you a deal, would you accept it?
No.
Who's your favorite shark?
I think Laurie, right? She's the nicest.
Do you own any items that were on Shark Tank?
No.
Is that true?
That is true.
Have you ever ordered something off of QVC?
No. Sorry, Laurie.
Your husband played Jim Halpert on The Office.
Did he?
I believe so.
Okay.
Has John ever called you Pam by accident?
No.
What about Meredith?
No.
Do you prefer the British office to the American version?
No.
Is that true?
That is true.
I like them equally, Barry.
Your last name is Blunt.
Yeah.
So does that mean you're 420 friendly?
Huh? What's 420 friendly?
Are you sick of weed jokes about your last name?
No.
So do you mind if I make a few more?
Go for it.
I guess I'll pass.
Great.
Would you say the last name Blunt is better than Krasinski?
Yes. That's why I kept it. He thinks so too. It's all right.
John has said he saw The Devil Wears Prada more than 72 times. Don't you think that's a little much?
Yes.
Have you ever seen any of his performances more than 72 times?
I mean, I watched probably about 72 episodes of The Office, so let's go with that. Did you just put a strike against my... I felt like you just did a pen move.
I do that to note where the question was.
All right, Barry.
This Fashion Week moment of you and Blake Lively once went viral.
Yeah, look at us. Oh my God.
Do you remember what you were laughing about?
I think I was worried that she was flashing her vagina, so it might have been something to do with that. Zendaya doesn't look very happy, though, with our jokes.
Is Blake Lively your BFF?
She wishes.
Are you her BFF?
No. Ryan is.
You've talked about your obsession with the show Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Would you say you find that accent attractive?
Yeah, I do.
As you're a master of accents yourself,
Ooh.
you think you could do a Burmese accent?
No.
Would you say that the paparazzi is the worst part of being famous?
Yeah.
That true?
That is.
Have you ever sworn at a paparazzi?
No.
Have you ever said no to a fan's request for a selfie?
Yes, if I'm with my kids.
Since you're not with your kids, if Barry were to ask you...
Barry's getting one.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the final category, which is your life.
Okay.
Let's be serious.
Okay, I'm sorry. But I'm doing well, so I'm like totally relaxed now.
Would you say she's doing well, Barry?
She's doing well so far.
So far, okay. But life stuff gets a bit more personal, so I'm a little bit scared. Go on.
You were born in London, England.
Yeah.
Would you say that the stereotype of Brits having a stiff upper lip is accurate?
Yes.
Do you have a stiff upper lip?
No.
You don't sound very convinced.
I think maybe I've adapted to American ways a little bit. Maybe I enthuse more readily now.
Are you at all interested in the happenings of the British royal family?
Yes.
Oh. So, really interested?
Not really interested.
Somewhat interested.
Somewhat interested.
Now that she's stepped down from her royal duties, are you worried about encountering this woman in auditions?
Who wouldn't? Right? She's a knockout. We were just talking this morning about how beautiful she was. And cool. Yeah, I'd be worried.
Your brother-in-law is Stanley Tucci. Does that mean you're part of the Tucci gang?
The Tucci gang, is that the SNL thing? But I'm not a Tucci.
You could still be a part of the gang.
Can I? I'd love to be a part of the gang. I'm in.
Stanley met your sister at your wedding, and they ended up getting married.
Mm-hmm.
So would you consider yourself to be a matchmaker?
No. I had no intention on them matching. They just found each other at the wedding.
So did you try and fight it?
No.
You got married on George Clooney's estate in Italy. Is George as charming as he seems?
Yes.
Really?
Really. Really.
Really?
Do you like the taste of Casamigos tequila?
I have others that I prefer.
Do you like Casamigos as much as Ryan Reynolds' Aviation Gin?
I haven't tried Aviation Gin, and I think last time I drank gin, I drank too much of it, and I found that I went to bed not in the best mood, so I think I'm going to stick with Casamigos.
Have you ever considered starting your own alcohol brand?
No.
In A Quiet Place, your and John's characters dance to Harvest Moon by Neil Young.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your song?
Like he and I's song? It is not.
Do you have a song?
Yeah.
Is that private?
Yes.
In a 2019 interview, you vowed to learn the ukulele.
Yes, I did.
Are you any good?
I'm okay. Not great.
Are your daughters impressed?
No, they tell me to stop playing. So that's why I kind of am not great.
Did you lie at any point during this lie detector test?
No.
You're 100% honest.
Yes.
She has passed the lie detector test.
Nailed it. Come on now.
Miss Blunt, can we take that selfie now?